Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little Q&A for you as I'm currently in the process of decorating my bedroom and I just can't film the video I really wanted to film, so when my bedroom is finished then I will. So I'm sorry this video is a bit sort of a bit everywhere, to be honest, but yeah, I'm currently sat on my mum's medical stool because otherwise I would have to stand like so far away to get in the shot. I have all the questions on my phone and I'm just gonna jump into it. I asked people on Twitter and Facebook and my friends did ask a few, so I'll just get right into that. I'll go to Twitter first and the first question is from Eleanor and she asks, what inspired you to start a YouTube channel? Well, there's a couple of reasons. One is just I'm unable to work because of my illnesses and I just wanted something to kind of focus my attention on instead of just doing nothing all day. And it looks like a lot of YouTubers do have a lot of fun, so I just thought I might as well do something I enjoy and, you know, something to focus my time on. And yeah, so that's why I started a YouTube channel, like for that reason. But also my friend Jess does it and and again, back to the first reason, you know, it just looked so much fun. She has a lot of fun and, you know, it's a way of meeting new people and I am so glad I started it. Definitely wouldn't change it for the world. Mika asks, what's your favourite thing about going to concerts? Now this is like the perfect question for me because I love my concerts so much, and the reason why is because, as I've kind of touched on a little bit in a few videos, I do have mental health issues, which I'm not 100% ready to talk about just yet, but one day I'd like to do a video and talk about my experiences with that, but not just yet. I'm not ready to do that yet. But when I'm at a concert, I can just forget about my conditions for a couple of hours and I'm just me and nobody judges you. No one sees me as, oh, she's the girl with mental health issues, which a lot of people do see me just as that, like family and stuff. But again, when I do my mental health experience video at some point this year, so I have like 7 months to do it, I just don't feel ready to talk about it yet. But yeah, anyway, that will become more clear, and I just feel like I can escape my troubles. I forget about them and I can just have fun and be who I really am. And I love music anyway. Music is my escape, so if I'm having a bad day I'll blast some music out and I can just forget. So going somewhere, meeting friends, because as I've also said, I don't have many friends locally, but concerts we do always meet up for. It's just my way of kind of escaping, and yeah, I love concerts, and honestly I will literally go to the same tour like more than once just because, well, I just love them. And the UK isn't that big, so it is quite easy to sort of travel around. Sorry, my hair is really annoying me today. So yeah, that's why I love concerts. That was a really mishmash answer, but yeah. The next question is from Abby and Shan, and they asked, do you prefer sunset or sunrise? I prefer sunset. I just feel like they're, to be honest, I'm not usually awake for a sunrise. But even if I was, I feel like sunset would still be my favourite. I love them. The colours are just gorgeous. I sort of, that kind of time of day is just lovely, especially when you're on holiday. There's nothing better than being at a bar somewhere abroad and the sun is setting and you have a really lovely cocktail and you're just surrounded by all these pinks and purples and oranges. Oh, I just love it. The colours are amazing. And I've definitely seen a lot more sunsets in my time, and I'd love to travel the world to see more, to be honest, and hopefully see some sunrises too. And the next question is from Louise, and she asks, what is your favourite high street foundation? And I've already I mentioned it in one of my last videos, but again, it is this one, the Rimmel Match Perfection. I just find that it's not drying on the skin, it blends in really well, it suits my skin really well, and yeah, I love it. And I know obviously smell isn't an important factor when you are buying a foundation, but that smells so good. So it's a pleasure to put on. I find it really easy to blend, and once I put a powder on it, the rest of my makeup goes on really easily. And even if I don't wear a primer, it stays pretty well. I mean, obviously it doesn't stay as well as it would with a primer, but some days I can't find it, or I can't be bothered to put one on, and I don't have to worry about this. So definitely get this. It's only about £7. So yeah, I'm in the shade 101 Classic Ivory, but the best thing about Rimmel is they have so many different shades, and yeah. So yeah, the next question is from, sorry, I'm switching from Twitter to Facebook, I'm not very organised. And it is from Yasmin. What is your favourite place in the UK and why? Cough, Newcastle, cough. She is from Newcastle, and I do love Newcastle, or what I've seen of it, but I've not really seen that much of it. I went there for a concert once, staying with a friend up north, and we literally just went for the concert, so I didn't see very much of it. So I feel like if I said Newcastle, it wouldn't be very fair, but I definitely want to go back to Newcastle and see more of it, because from what I did see, I do love it. But I'd definitely say my favourite place in the UK is London. There's just so much to do. It's a lot closer to me than Newcastle is. It's an hour away by train. I love London. I have a lot of amazing memories there, because it was in London where I had my dinner with Little Mix. It's in London where I've been to some of my favourite concerts. London is where a lot of my really good friends live, or near London, and London is just sort of the hub of everything for me. I just absolutely love it. The next question is from Rebecca, and she asks, where's the one place in the world you would like to go? See, I thought about this like all night, because I couldn't narrow it down to one. I mean, there's a lot of places in the world that I really want to go, and I tried to narrow it down to one, but I got it down to two. So I'm sorry, but I just really want to travel. There's a lot of the world I want to see, but the two places that if I had the money to just go tomorrow, I would, and they are Australia and America. In America, I really want to go to LA, Florida and New York, and in Australia, I want to go to Sydney especially, but also I'd love to see the Great Barrier Reef. I love it. I've had a really weird obsession with Australia and America since I've been really young, and I've always I can't remember a time when I haven't wanted to go to either place. So yeah, those two are definitely like number one, joint number one for me. And then Nick asks, what is your ambition in life? My dog's being noisy. My one ambition in life, and as cliche as it sounds, is to just be happy, because for me that is what success is. Success is being happy, you know, doing something that you enjoy, whatever that is. I honestly still don't have a clue what I want to do with my life yet, but yeah, so being happy, and just whatever that is, whatever happy is for me, and I'm not 100% sure what that is yet, but as I sort of go places and do things, I will discover that for myself, and that is honestly just what I want. I just want to be happy, because that for me is what success is. You know, it's not about money. I mean, yeah, it would be nice to be in a financial position where I don't have to think about paying bills. I can just pay them and have enough money to sort of treat myself if that's what I want. But as long as I'm happy, I don't really care. Just to be happy and to feel like I've achieved something is my ambition, for sure. And the next question is from Emma, and she asks, what is your favourite liquid lipstick? Now, I have two joint ones, and they look very similar in the tubes. These are from Colourpop. They're their Ultra Satin lips in Spritz and Dopey, and they look quite similar in the tube, as you can tell. but they're actually not. I will swatch them for you now. This is Spritz. It's like a bright, it's similar to the colour I'm wearing on my lips now. And Dopey Eye is this one. Yeah, I really like these. They're really long lasting. I just love them. So that's Spritz, that's Dopey. I love them. They're definitely everyday colours and colours that I would wear all the time. So yeah, I got those from eBay because they're out of stock on the Colourpop website. I mean, Colourpop doesn't ship to the UK anyway, but my friend in America is going to place an order for me, which I'm so excited for. So yeah, and then I have 2 questions from Jess and Shanice, and they're very similar. Shanice asks, how much do you love me? Well, not very much, because your question wasn't very creative. Just kidding, lots. And Jess asks, what's the best thing about being friends with her? Oh, the amazing Christmas presents for sure. Just kidding, again. The best thing about being friends with someone like Jess is, you know, she lives about 4 hours away from me by train, so obviously it's quite a long way, but it doesn't feel like that. Like, we message all the time, and even when we see each other, which isn't very often, it doesn't feel like there's any times passed. We can just talk as if we see each other all the time, which is really lovely. And yeah, and she's always there. Like, it doesn't matter. I can text her in the middle of the night, and even if she doesn't reply straight away, she will reply. And yeah, I'm just so grateful to have a friend like her in my life. So anyway, yeah. That is it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully next week my videos will be back to normal. But yeah, if you are interested in seeing my mental health story, then please let me know, because it is something that I mean, I'll probably do it either way, but obviously if I have the support of people who will watch it, that obviously will be nice, because I want to share my experience, because it's something that I would have wished that I'd had when I first got diagnosed. So yeah, that's kind of my aim for it. But yeah, so that's it. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye!